Hey guys, in today's video, I want to talk about how we created a 7-figure Blender digital product business. Now, you're going to look at this right here. As you can see, I have 246K subs on YouTube. However, people bring this up all the time as if this is the reason we're doing well. My channel is like low-key kind of dead. 1.6K views, 1.9K, 3K, 2.3K. I'm not getting that many views anymore. Now compare this to my popular videos from years ago, 1.3 million, 400K, 400K, 300K. Like, compared to the height of my channel, I'm getting way less views than before. The algorithm shifted, whatever happened, happened. However, our business is still surviving and doing very well, because if you want to create a successful digital product business in Blender, the subscriber count doesn't matter. Now, just to kind of prove this, I'm going to show you our AdSense, because some people are like, oh, you're making money on AdSense. So let me just go ahead and show that to you, because I turned my ads off. The only reason we have AdSense is for some like old videos that have it turned on still. I don't even care that much. Let's go to, honestly, I don't even know how to view this because I just don't give a shit about AdSense. But just to show you, last 28 days, $38 AdSense. And the reason is because I turn off ads on all my videos. If I go here to content and I go to monetization, all of these are turned off. All of them. So maybe there's like one or two that are still turned on, which is why, I got the 30 bucks. You see my point here. So I wanted to kind of get that out of the way, because people immediately think, oh, you're making money on AdSense. Oh, you have a lot of subscribers, so you got lucky. I barely get any views anymore, and I don't run ads on my videos, okay? So what exactly do we do? And this is where a lot of people get confused because they just don't know. Let me go over to, let's just go to my actual channel. How do I view? I'll just go up here to view channel. So the way this works, guys, is number one, you need an offer. And when I say you need an offer, you just need something of value that you're selling to the Blender community, period. This can be a course, this can be an add-on, this could be a service. I have a good friend of mine, I've told the story before. He makes multiple six figures a year doing product ads for e-commerce brands. And he's doing animations now, from what I understand. I don't do animation, but there you go. So you need some sort of offer, and it doesn't matter what it is. For us, we sell education and we sell plugins, and to a few people here and there, we sell higher ticket coaching for people who want more one-to-one access with us. But that's not cheap. That's over $2,000 to get into. So it's mostly courses and plugins. Now, the way this works, guys, if you go to any of our videos here, any of the videos, there are 4 main things we're doing. Number one, all of our videos are instructional and educational. We provide value by teaching, okay? Now, in every single video, the only thing I have here in the description, right here at the top, is a link that says learn hard surface modeling in Blender in under 2 weeks, 1,500 5-star reviews, because that's true. And then I link to our accelerator product, which is kind of our flagship training program. Everything else is irrelevant. And the reason I put that at the top is because this is the first thing people are going to see. Now, I also link this, and I'll click through that in a minute, but I also link this down here in the pinned comment, right? Right there in the pinned comment. The reason I link it here and also in the description is simply because those are the 2 main areas people are going to be looking at. I always tell them, hey, link in the pinned comment, link in the description, check it out. And the other 2 places I place these links in the videos are, I do a promo right at the beginning, right before I start the tutorial. You can go to any of my videos and watch this. And I also have a card. This is like a feature built inside of YouTube Studio. You can just like add cards and end screens. Same here at the end, there's like an end screen. These aren't that important. The most important one is linking your offer in the top of the description and also linking it here in the pinned comment. That's the first thing. This is the whole strategy to start generating traffic, because if nobody views your product page, nobody's going to buy it. That should be pretty obvious. So what happens is, we do 2 videos a week between Ryu and I. That's 4 videos a week. So we have a bunch of videos compounding in terms of these links here. So every single video, they're going to be directed to the most relevant product. In this case, it's going to be our accelerator program. And this is why I say, do not sell on Blender Market. I'm not going to go into that in this video. You can go watch the other video I made on this. Don't sell on Gumroad. Don't sell on Udemy. Don't sell on Blender Market. If you see people doing this, I'm telling you right now, they are not doing well. They are struggling, because not only do I speak with these people, I have internal stats because I've been doing this a long time. Don't link to third-party platforms. Host your offer on your own platform. It's very, very easy to do. If you continue to host on Superhive and these third-party platforms like Udemy, you're going to have huge commission cuts. You're going to be competing with cheap people. For example, Udemy, which I used to sell on. I have a huge, huge following on Udemy, which I don't use Udemy anymore. So it's just gone. I don't care about Udemy. The issue with Udemy is it's focused on attracting cheap clients, cheap people. All the courses there are like $10-20 with a 50% commission split. There's not enough traffic for you to make good money on a $5, $10, $20 product. It's not going to happen. So first thing you want to do is you want to host on your own platform. Just trust me on this. Now, how do you do that? It's very easy. I use a platform here called Kajabi, kajabi.com. You can go check it out. You can also use like Go High Level and other platforms. I think Kajabi is the best one. This is the one we've been using. This is the one we've made over 2 million on at this point. And the nice thing about it is you can host all your product pages, all your products, all your videos, your contact list. You can do emails, everything. Even your website can be hosted directly in Kajabi. This is why I prefer to use this, and it's very reasonable in terms of the pricing. So basically what we do is we have our accelerator program. There's other products here, of course, but our main one is the accelerator program. All I have in here is the URL, which is our accelerator right here. So they'll link to that, and it will take them to this landing page. Now let's take a look at what the landing page actually looks like, okay? So we're going to go inside of it. Like I said, I host all the products on my own website, but aside from the product, the first place you're going to send people is to your product page, all right? So this is before they even get the product, because they have to buy it first, right? The product page here is basically what it explains what your product is, what it does. If you're hosting this on Superhive, it's like a big marketplace of like hundreds and hundreds of people you're competing with. It's not conducive to your success. When I send somebody here to my own landing page, my own product page, there's nowhere for them to go. There's nowhere for them to get distracted. There's no links. There's no buttons. There's no other products. It's just my product page. That's it. So they can view here. They can watch the video explaining, what the product's about, and they can kind of get more information on here. So they can either get information and buy, or they can leave. There's no distractions on here. You might be thinking, well, Josh, these look pretty difficult to build out. No, these are very easy. There's templates inside of Kajabi to build these. And nowadays, I don't even pay a landing page designer anymore. I used to pay like $2,000 for these pages. Now I build them in Claude in about 3 hours for free and get better results. I can make a separate video on that if you want, but literally all you do is you give it like a color scheme, the copy, the writing, and you just kind of give it like a design template. I can even, provide that to you guys if you want. I just give them a basic template and Claude builds the entire page for me. And I'll kind of give you an example here. So I have to hide some personal info in here because I was doing like taxes and stuff on the other page. But basically in here, I just tell it what I want. And then over here as a Claude artifact, it spits out the sections of the landing page. So like this right here is one section, which it spit out for me in about 2 seconds. And then I just copy this into our, it's just like a custom code here in Kajabi. I just literally Control C, Control V. This whole page for our new plasticity course here was literally built in Claude in like 3 hours. I didn't do any sort of coding. I just told it what I wanted. So number one, this is very easy to do in 2026. It's not a problem. These pages are very easy to build out. They're cleaner and there's no distractions. You can't do this on platforms like Udemy, Superhive, Gumroad. There's just no good product page setups for that. So that's the first thing, is obviously I send them to our product page. So down here all the way at the bottom, this is where I have the pricing cards where they can basically go in, they can click this button. So I'll just go into preview here. They'll just be able to go in and click the button and purchase the product, okay? So right here, I have the $97 price point. That's what this product costs. I also have a set of order bumps down here, which can increase the average order value. So just some like PDF reference files, things like that. 30 to 40% of people, more closer to 30%, take these. So this increases the revenue overall. And then after somebody purchases, I'll go ahead and show you inside the actual offer, which again, these are all hosted in Kajabi, all the pricing, all the checkout, everything. Inside the actual offer for our accelerator is an upsell basically. So if I go in here, I have a simple upsell product with a video. And your upsell, this can be a discussion for another video, but the upsell should be roughly 5 to 10x the price point of your main product. So my main product is $100. Ideally, I should be charging 5 to 10x in the upsell. I'm breaking that rule a little bit. It's a little bit lower, closer to 4x. So I have an upsell here where they can get this, basically all of our products for about $400, which is roughly 80% off. And this further increases the average revenue from anybody that buys. Now, I do this on every single product page. If you go to blenderbros.com, and again, this is hosted all on Kajabi. This is the platform I use. I don't get any commission for promoting it. It's just what I use personally. All of our products here do the same thing. So if I make a video with MaterialWorks, I link them to my MaterialWorks page. If I do a video on HardOps and Boxcutter or plasticity, I link them to my plasticity product page. The same, it just depends on what the video topic is. All of these different products are relevant to different types of people in the 3D niche. So you don't need a million products, but you know, you're probably going to have 1 or 2 that you're selling. But most people are uploading shit to Blender Market, Gumroad. They're charging a ridiculously low price. They're barely getting any traffic to begin with. So they're making no money. You can imagine, like, there's only so much juice you can squeeze. So, okay, if you have a cheap price, then you're going to need very high volume of people. If you don't have a high volume of people coming in, you need to counteract that with a higher price. Maybe you're kind of somewhere in the middle, like we are. You might have a mid price and then like a mid amount of people coming in. If you're just sending people to a third-party platform, you're competing with thousands of pages of products. Like, go, if you don't believe me, guys, like I've literally made a video on this. We've made multiple 6 figures on these platforms and we stopped selling on them. We shut down, quite literally, a 6-figure business selling on these platforms because we made less money. Like, I didn't do it just because I felt like it, right? But every single one of these products, guys, like, you're competing. If I go here to browse all popular items and you're uploading stuff and sending people here, you're competing with like tens of thousands of products. This is why you want to be on your own platform, not to mention all the technical issues here that don't really allow you to maximize your average order value, do email marketing, things like that. Most of these guys on here, and I'm not hating on them, most of these products are very good. Every single person on here is leaving like 5 to 10x whatever they're making revenue on the table just because they think this is the right way to do it. But it is what it is. This is again why I really focus on the fact that we've done this ourselves. Again, here's proof. We're about to pass the $2 million mark just on our own platform, not counting back when we were selling on Superhive and things like that. We're about to pass the 2 million mark selling on our own platform. So if you think this doesn't work or you can't use your own platform, it's completely wrong. It's a limiting belief. This is the best thing you can do if you want to sell Blender products or if you already are selling Blender products. And this stuff is so easy to set up. If I could just sit down with you and just show you inside the business, and in fact, that's what our video down below does if you want to see a little bit inside of how we run our Blender product business. All this stuff is so easy to set up. It takes, at least for me, because I know what I'm doing, it takes like a day, right? And you're going to 5 to 10x your revenue. That's what happened to us. That's not a promise it'll happen to you by any means. I'm just explaining what happened to us. It's contextual, depends on the person, things like that. That's why we'd have to have a chat. But this stuff is so easy to set up, and it's just like, I don't know why nobody's doing this. And you're going to see, like, literally every single day we have, 1539 yesterday. That is very coincidental, actually. We had 1539 2 days in a row. It usually never happens. That's a coincidence. But you can see, like day by day, this is before we've ran any promotions for the month either. Like, email marketing generates about 40% of revenue. So based on whatever we've made so far in this month, we're going to make an extra 40% of that once we run our promo, which is actually starting tomorrow as I record this video. You're going to see every single day we sell products on our own platform, which we can charge higher prices for, which we can make more money from. Like this bundle sold. I wouldn't have ever sold this bundle if I was selling on Blender Market, because you physically cannot add upsell features in Blender Market or Gumroad or stuff like that. So it's just so much better, guys, to be hosting on your own platform if you're selling digital products in the Blender space. If anybody's trying to teach you this and they're using Blender Market, Gumroad, God forbid Udemy, I have on my Udemy account, I could literally log in and show you. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Here you go, guys. This is from like 6+ years ago when I had no clue what I was doing. I was selling on Udemy. I had 135,000 total enrollments and 33K generated on this platform, which isn't necessarily a ton. But I want to show you this so you know I'm not speaking out of my ass. I'm actually speaking from experience, which is why I want to show you this here. If I go to students, 118,000 students like on Udemy, and this isn't even accessible anymore, by the way. Our Udemy account is like disabled. You can't even enroll on there. So again, like if you're selling on Udemy or Blender Market or Gumroad or any of these platforms, I am telling you it's not a good idea. You want to host this stuff on your own platform and build your own sales funnels, because that's the proper way to run a digital product business, especially in the Blender niche. Now, guys, if you want our help setting all this up, building the product pages, doing the email marketing, setting up the upsell flows, the downsells, the order bumps, building the pages, literally everything that we do personally, and you want to see how that works, or maybe you want our help with that, go to the link in the top of the description, check out that short explainer video we made. It's a free video you can watch. There's no opt-in required or anything like that. It's below in the top of the description. Give that a watch. And if you want our help with this stuff, if you're already selling products in the Blender space, or you plan to sell products in the Blender space, and you want to work with us one-on-one to get all of this built out, which again, we have used personally to build a 7-figure business in the Blender niche. If you want our help with that, you're more than welcome to book in a call with us, and we'll see if we can help you. That's it, guys. Hopefully that kind of gave you a bit of value, a bit of insight into how all this works, and I'll see you in the next video.